All right, this is gonna be a long video because I'm gonna kind of explain everything. This is the punch list for Home Depot and the map with all the details on it corresponding to these guys. If you're watching this, put it on 2x speed because it's gonna be me talking a lot. This is for you guys to have. I do have some notes and shit on it, but kind of irrelevant. Okay, starting here. There's 4 locations in each corner with thermal stop bar. We're grinding it off and putting it back in paint. We're also putting back these 2 arrows, and we're adding stop signs in the landscape in each corner. Also, we already have one here, but currently they have these guys right here, these wooden ones, and a teeny tiny ass stop. We're gonna R&R all that and put in telespar posts with the 36-inch standard stop signs, 3 feet in the ground, 7 feet bottom of the post. We have signs along here and here to pick up. It's those old no parking from the tribe. We got to go ahead and pick those up, and then we'll dispose of them later on. We're throwing 2 stop bars and stop stencils here. This is where we did the surface mounted sign, so they just also wanted these here. Then up here we have where the speed bump is existing now. This is where it was. This is where it's existing now. We're gonna put a stop perpendicular to the existing stop that we put. So that is gonna be right here. So it's gonna go stop bar, stop stencil, right along with this stop bar. Okay. There's also a white crosshatch here that we're going to be touching up. It's this guy right here. Any striping in that direction we're not doing. For reference, it's right here by the garden section. If this is not striped yet, we're going to stripe this also. And there's also this stripe line and speed bump right here that we're going to stripe. Now, make sure we have these yields in here. So 1, 2 yield. The crosshatch is put in. Let me double check. Yeah, because it's currently not there. So pretty much from like the last quarter of the island all the way to the end of this next island. If you can see that there. We're also going to black this out right here. We're going to black this out because it currently says yield, and we're going to put stop. And this is where the biggest change is going to happen. So we're on the edge of this crosshatch here, or this island on the left side. We're going to start our bars, which we have. I think we stop it like right here. We're going to black it out, and we're also going to black out a crosshatch section that comes across this way. We're going to black it out and seal it, and then we're going to extend it all the way through to about the middle of the drive lane here, and we're just going to do these straight bars. So this section right here is going to be cross-hatched up till the curb ends on the islands. Then we're just going to straight bar the walk path, kind of like what we did over here. Add this stop. We're going to add a yield here, add a yield here, and we're going to drill a yield sign to the concrete post, which is like right here. Okay. Now this area, we did right by the striping here. They were freaking out because it didn't match the plans, but then when I did a walk with John and Kirk, obviously we can't fucking put these stalls here because Home Depot actually extended their building out last year. So this was the original plans, and they used to have stalls, but then they extended the building and they can't do anything with that. On these top two corners, we're gonna do a double yellow line, 2 arrows, stop bar, stop, and of course add that sign in the landscaping also. Before I forget, coming back to here, there is a yield sign that is on, I believe it's on this end of the planter. We're going to remove it and add it to this end of the planter. Okay. If you're curious on the exact details of things, this stuff in blue, like this one in blue, is referencing this column here with blue numbers. So that's number 1. So reposition yield sign from South Planter Island to North Planter Island. So that kind of helps you determine which is where. Okay. And then looping back down, we gotta add a stop bar and stop here. Add a stop bar and stop on the bottom, and then add 2 arrows. We are also striping Quilceda, which I'm getting confirmation from Chris. This is a tribe fix. From my understanding, and I'll get confirmation and give you guys a map and stuff, is we're gonna be striping the double yellow along this stretch right here to here. So it loops around from this drive entrance to this middle drive entrance at Home Depot, the whole stretch. So as far as like us, this is a lot of it that I just went over. Oh, and also under this area, the concrete area, they already tore it up. Everyone was complaining we didn't do it, but me and John confirmed, like, yeah, obviously we did it. You can tell there's fresh paint and there's freaking tape on the ground from when we painted it. We're gonna put another coat in here for the cross hatching going across the front, in front of the doors, and the arrows inside of there. Now, we're installing 3 bollards. There's 2 here, and I'm getting a vac truck to suck them out for us, so they're 3 feet deep. There's also 1 here, which is detail 8. So I'm looking for 8. Install 1 bollard. It's off the corner of the building. The existing is bent. So it's a bent bollard. I have it made and ready for us. And we're going to R&R this guy. Okay. So map wise, that's most of everything. Now this other stuff, like we have these plants, and the one we installed was fantastic. Wow, I can't even open the image. Basically it looks like that. I think there's 3 of them. So what we need to do is, so there's a tree here, there's a tree here, there's another tree, there's a couple of them in like this area right here where they didn't even plant the things, they just like placed it in the hole and called it good. So we're gonna have to take the tree out, cut the burlap, dig down a little bit, put it in the tree, and add topsoil and cover the thing, and water it. Hopefully the trees haven't died by now, which it wouldn't shock me. This is not correct. It's not 3 to 5 yards. This was a different thing. Okay. That's definitely this guy. They removed forms when we went out there because they had a crew go out. We're also going to install cart corrals, which on Google Earth, it kind of shows where they're stationed currently. Like here's one right here. There's one here. They are placed where they're supposed to be now. We just need to center them in the stall and bolt them down. Basically, they're already put back together. We just got to make sure the spacing's correct. Please double check that it's actually in this stall too, like they're in the correct stalls. We're putting them exactly back with existing, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and the 10th stalls should be the cart corral. So please check all of them. These are not us to be doing. We do have 50 bollard covers where we are R&Ring all the bollards at Home Depot. All we're doing is we're just taking the cover off, putting the new ones on, and they're all going to be the same height. They're just doing a one size fits all kind of deal so everything matches. So there's 50 of them. Again, pick up the signs that were left on site, which is this area. We already went over adding this. We went over adding that. Went over that. 288s. In this big section, just to the left and right of these last ADAs here are 2 ADA signs and posts in the planter. They're small. We gotta take those out and remove them. We're gonna install Employee of the Month signs and wheel stops, which we're just gonna get the rubbers. And golly, I wish these things would have. Okay. Sorry. The Employee of the Month and Veteran Parking are here in these planners, right by the rental equipment. I have a picture of it I can send you guys. It's just not really loading right now on the computer. And I have a picture of the exact location of where they're gonna go in here, because we did have an ADA stalls and we shifted them. I think it's these stalls right here, but I'll have to double check the picture. It's just kind of hard to tell without it. So I'll get you an exact spot on where these are at. And we're gonna pick up rubber wheel stops, and we're just gonna match the same design as they did on site here. Put them in each spot to protect the signs. Now there's a couple 80 signs we gotta add to the existing posts that Murdoch already put down. We're just gonna drill them in place and replicate what they did. And Kirk is getting these for us. I don't know exactly the ETA on them. I doubt we'll get it in time, but he'll work on those. So punch list wise, I'm pretty sure I have gone over everything. When you're on site, it's really not that much. We're gonna be here 2 days. So day 1, don't worry about the blackout and seal coat here. We're gonna handle that on Friday so that we can get early, block off the area, get it sealed what we need to, so that we can stripe all the way through. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's gonna be a lot of downtime while we're doing this. Luckily, there's a lot of stuff in the peripherals to do. And just make sure we're being safe. We're in our full PPE. I mean, this is still high profile job. Make sure we're in full PPE with the hard hats, the whole shebang. And we should have enough space to do all this. bring cones and or delineators to block off sections that we need to work in. And then I'll get confirmation on Colsita on what we're doing there. But other than that, I think that's it. So it's going to be 2 days. We'll be up there Thursday, Friday. Come back Friday. When we do this, we need to be on site at 5 a.m. just like the other Home Depot projects in the past, to get there before everyone starts rolling in and block these areas off so that we have free reign. Home Depot knows we're coming. Everyone knows we'll be there, and that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.